guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be doing my monthly empties video. I have my empties bin here, and basically these are all the products that I used up for the month of March. I'm trying to do these more regularly. I'm trying to do them once a month. I'm trying to do them once a month so it's more on a regular schedule. I used to just kind of randomly do them when my bin started to get full. There may be a little less products than how many I used to have in here, but they're going to be filmed more regularly. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna start probably with skincare because that's mostly what I have in here again. The first thing I have in here is another one of my Dr. Teal's Epsom salts. I had a bunch of these mini size ones because during the holiday season, they had a sale like buy one, get one free with like a sampler pack of these smaller sizes. So I'll probably be a lot of these showing up in videos because I love taking Epsom salt baths. It is so relaxing and it helps to relieve the tension in your muscles as well as detoxing your body. And I've just been really stiff and sore recently. I think it's, obviously because I'm pregnant and the extra weight on my body, but I've also been working really hard trying to build up my Poshmark closet before I have to go on, well, kind of like a maternity leave where I'm gonna be taking some time off after the baby comes. So yeah, I've been working really hard trying to get stuff done. So I've been spending extra time at the computer and I feel like my neck and my shoulders are holding that tension. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of these baths. If you've never tried the Epsom salts from Dr. Teal's, these are in every single one of my empties videos for a reason, because I love them. Oh, by the way, this one here is the eucalyptus and spearmint. I do like this one. I also had finished off this one here, which is the lavender one. Of the two, I'd say I probably like the eucalyptus one a little bit better. It has that like, minty kind of, I don't know, invigorating scent to it. So they're both really good though. I haven't found an Epsom salt from Dr. Teal's that I don't like, so I'll just put it that way. I did also finish off a shower gel from Scentbird. This is the Earl Grey and Blackberry Foaming Shower Gel. This smells so good, you guys. Now this, I know it says it's oh no, it's actually called a foaming shower cream. I think that's a much better description than a shower gel because it is more of a cream, but it does foam up when you start to lather it onto the skin. And it smells amazing. I actually really enjoyed this. I would definitely consider purchasing another one. I have a few other shower like gels or, body washes basically that I'm working on right now, but this is definitely one I would consider purchasing again. Next, I did finish off this little travel size of the Pixi Makeup Melting Cleansing wipes. I think there was only like 6 in here or something like that. Oh no, there were 10, but I did go through these pretty quickly because it was just kind of a small little pack. I like using these to remove swatches from my hand when I'm filming, but I also, every once in a while, I'll use them at night, like when I'm just super tired and I don't want to go through my normal nighttime routine because it can be sometimes a little time consuming when I'm really exhausted. So every once in a while I'll reach for something like this just to save a little time, cut some corners so I can get into bed sooner. But yeah, I liked those. I thought they were nice. They did a good job removing makeup, so I would recommend them. All right, I did also finish off just a couple sheet masks this month. I've been doing more regular masking, less of the sheet masks, so I only have a couple. This first one is from Tatcha. This is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I think this is the second one of these that I've tried, maybe the third. I think they're nice. They're definitely like relaxing and moisturizing. Not any like extreme results with this, but I don't think, there's very few sheet masks that I feel like have visible immediate results. And this was just one that was nice for relaxing and like I said, moisturizing as well. So I did like it. I will definitely use the rest of what I have left. And then the other one-time use mask that I did use is this one from Erno Laszlo. This is the Multitask Eye Serum Mask. This is the first one of these that I used, so I definitely want to use a couple more before I can really give you guys an opinion on these. I do think that it stayed on nicely. Some of these eye patches can kind of slip around a lot. These ones definitely didn't. They did stay in place. It is more of like a paper mask than a gel type under eye mask, so if depending on your preference, I like both. I don't mind either way. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know when I try a couple more of these what I think. All right, and then I finally finished this off. I've been working on this guy forever. These things last so long, but I love them. It's the Sephora Waterproof eye makeup remover. This is my favorite eye makeup remover, and it's actually fairly affordable. I would compare it in price-wise more of like in line with drugstore pricing, because you get 6.7 fluid ounces. It's really large. So I mean, I think I've been using this for over a year, like every single night. So it lasts a long time, and it's only this size, I want to say, is like $15 or something. It's insanely affordable. So I will definitely repurchase this. I think I have 3 other like eye makeup removers that I am working on right now. And as you guys know, this year, because of my low buy, I'm not letting myself repurchase anything until I run out of that category. So even though I'm out of all of my Sephora collection waterproof eye makeup remover, until I use the other brands that I own of eye makeup removers, I'm not going to repurchase. That was a mouthful. Hopefully that made sense. Anyway, yeah, so I love this. I will definitely be getting another one in the future. Okay, the next thing I used up is just this little deluxe size sample of the Sunday. This is the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, it's this cleanser is very drying. So I would say if you have oily skin that is acne prone, you will probably really like this. It really gets in there and gets all the excess oil out of your skin. But if your skin isn't very oily, it's gonna still get all that excess oil out and leave you with nothing. So this was not my favorite cleanser. I think had I used this maybe a couple years ago when my skin was a little bit more oily, I would have preferred it. But as I've mentioned a few times recently, my skin right now is super dry. I think it was a combination of, you know, winter skin, aging skin, and pregnant skin, all 3 combined, and now my skin has been really dry. So it wasn't a great time for me to use this, but I've had it for a while and I needed to use it up, and I did. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad cleanser. I just don't think it's good if you have dry skin. It's great for oily. Another travel size cleanser I used up. I've been trying to use all my travel size cleansers right now because I had so many travel size cleansers. Like, of all of the travel size things that I owned in my skincare collection, cleansers was like 3 to 1 over everything else. I have a massive amount of them, so I'm trying to get through some. This one here is from Korres. It's the Greek Yogurt Foaming Cream Cleanser. I actually have gone through, I think, 2 full sizes of this before. It's a really good cleanser. I really like it. This is good for all skin types, to be honest. It's great if you have really, really dry skin or really oily skin. It does a great job of really cleansing and removing any makeup or, you know, just gunk on the skin. It gets everything, gets your skin so clean without stripping. So that's why I really like it. And if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, I highly recommend trying this. It's just a really gentle but effective cleanser. One more travel size cleanser that I used up. This one here is from Pharmacy. This is the Green Clean Melting Cleanser. I love the way this smells. It has like this kind of fresh, almost citrus mint kind of scent. It's really nice. Anyway, I have used a few full sizes of this guy as well. In fact, I have a full size of this as well. So I wanted to use up this little travel size, but this is one of my absolute favorite melting cleansers. So if you like to do a pre-cleanse like I do a double step cleanse. So I go in with an oil-based cleanser to break down my makeup, since I wear a full face of makeup almost every day. It'll break down all of the makeup and slide right off. And then I go in with a traditional cleanser to cleanse the skin. The reason I like this so much, besides the scent, I like the texture of it. It is more of a balm type cleanser. So it starts out more like a solid, and then as you're rubbing it into your skin, it warms up and then turns into more of a liquid. So if that's your preference, I think you'd like this. If you've ever tried the Algenist melting cleanser, which I talk about all the time because that's one of my favorites as well, this guy and the Algenist one are kind of neck and neck as being my favorite for a melting cleanser. They're really nice. They're both just a little bit expensive though, but if you ever see this, I got this as a point perk, so if you ever see this as a point perk, definitely get it. It's worth spending the 100 points on because you get quite a bit in here. It lasts for a while, and it's definitely something that once you try it though, you get addicted, so I have to warn you. Once you try it, you might want to keep buying it, but I really like it. I will definitely repurchase this in the future as well. All right, next I was able to use up a couple of eye creams this month as well. So this one here is from Algenist. It's the Complete Eye Renewal Balm. Not going to talk too much about this this time because you guys know I mentioned this so much on my videos. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about it. This is my favorite eye cream of all time. It is so good. I definitely like using this as my AM night cream, and then I'll kind of try other things out at night, but this is like my go-to AM eye cream. And the reason I like it so much is because it's like instantly plumping. So Everyone has fine lines and wrinkles underneath their eyes, and when you apply your concealer, no matter how good your concealer is, it's gonna crease or settle into those fine lines and wrinkles. But I definitely notice an enormous visible difference when I use this. It plumps those fine lines and wrinkles and allows your concealer to go on much nicer. So I notice a difference in my eyes when I'm not using this one and I'm using something else. So I love it. It is a go-to for me. I think I have like 3 backups of this already, I want to say. it's that good, so definitely recommend that. And the other eye cream I finished off, this one I was using at night. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate. I actually really liked this, and I was pleasantly surprised how long this lasted, because this is quite an expensive item. I want to say it's like $80 or something like that. I'll link everything down below for you to check out in case you're interested. So I was happy to see that this lasted me like 6 months or something like that. So it does last a long time. So even though it's expensive, you do get your money's worth, I think. It has this really interesting wand on it. It has kind of like a ball at the end, and you're meant to just kind of massage it into your skin. I do use this 360. I use all my eye creams 360, so in other words, just all the way around the orbital bone, just like that. So I use it on my eyelid as well, and I definitely noticed a difference in the firmness of my eyelid when I was using this, so I definitely do recommend this one. I think it is really nice. Okay guys, we made it through the skincare. Now I have a couple of miscellaneous items. This one's gonna seem odd, but they do sell it at Sephora, so I thought I would mention it. This is from the brand Cocoa Floss, and it is just a dental floss. But the thing about these flosses, they're supposed to be coated with coconut oil, and coconut oil supposedly is really good to like draw in all of the bacteria. So it's supposed to help cleanse between your teeth a little bit better than like a traditional floss that just basically like scrapes out any stuff that's stuck in between your teeth. That's kind of gross, but anyway, I thought it would be fun to try this out, and they are kind of expensive. I want to say they're like $12 or $13, which is a lot for a dental floss, because a lot of times you can find dental floss on sale at the drugstore for like 99 cents. So, I mean, it's kind of a lot to invest in a floss, but I thought, hey, if it does a better job, maybe it's worth it. I honestly didn't notice a difference, but I know I've said that before, and I've had people swear that this was like life-changing for their oral health. So I mean, you might want to just try it one time. It's not going to break the bank if you're purchasing it once, but if it's something you're using regularly, it's going to add up. But I definitely didn't notice enough of a difference to repurchase this, so I was able to finally finish mine off. It took me forever just because I was not using it regularly. It kind of got stuck to the back of my drawer and I forgot it was there, and then just the other day I pulled it out. I was like, oh, I need to finish this one off before I use my other one. So anyway, I did finally finish it off. Then next I have a makeup sponge. This sponge has been with me for a long time. In fact, it's very dusty because it's been sitting with my other makeup sponge and I just never reach for it. So finally I was like, you know, this is looking kind of disgusting. I'm never gonna use it again, so I need to just throw it out. I didn't like this sponge because it was really, really hard and firm. I can't remember where this sponge came from. I honestly don't know. I don't know if this was, I wanna say it was from Makiage, I believe. It may have been, I don't know. If I can remember where I got this from, I'll link it down below. But like I said, it's just been sitting there for so long and I never reach for it. I always go for my L'Oreal sponge. And in fact, my L'Oreal sponge, I just replaced like maybe a month ago. And when I did that, I still didn't use this one. So anyway. It's time for this to go. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, and then finally for makeup, I do have a few makeup products here and they're all mascara. I just happened to run out of a lot of mascara all at once. So let's go through those. The first one is this one from Essence. It's the Rock and Doll Volume Mascara. I liked this. I think they discontinued it. So I had this open for about 3 months, but it was in my new mascara drawer unopened for a very long time before I got around to trying it. So I think this has been discontinued for a bit, but it was really good. If I can find it, I'll link it. Otherwise, yeah, it's definitely time for this to go. All right, this one I didn't actually finish off. I just decided I don't want to use it anymore. This is the Caution Hourglass Caution Mascara. My problem with this mascara was that it was extremely hard to get off. So at night, even though I do a very intensive cleansing process, I use my my oil-based cleanser to melt away the makeup, including my eye makeup. Then I use a regular cleanser, and then my final step is I take my eye makeup remover to get any excess mascara off my eye, because I don't like leaving any mascara on my eye at night. I feel like it ruins my lashes, and I have weak lashes as it is. So I always make sure to get all of that off of my lashes before I go to sleep. And this one, even with all of those steps, was still stuck on my eyelashes at the end of the night. So after about a week of using this, I was like, I can't. Like, I don't want to ruin my lashes over a mascara. I thought it did a good job of volumizing my lashes, but it just made them, after a while, start to get hard and crunchy because there was like this leftover gunk that just couldn't come off. So for that reason, I was like, nope, done, not using it anymore. It's one of my biggest mascara pet peeves. If I can't get it off at night, then I'm just like, no. Next, I have this the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I'm really sad about this one. I forgot that I had opened this like 6 months ago. I had opened this deluxe sample of it, and then I stuck it in my purse after it was only open for like a week, because I brought it with me when we were traveling, and I forgot to take it out, and I had switched purses, so it kind of got forgotten about. So it was open too long, and as you guys know, bacteria starts to grow in mascara very quickly, so they recommend after 3 months of it being opened after use that you don't use it anymore. So unfortunately, this guy has to go. And the last mascara I finished off this month is from IT Cosmetics. It's the Superhero Mascara. I've been using this the last 3 months pretty much non-stop. This was like my go-to over the last few months. I really like it. It's a really good all-in-one mascara, so it's gonna give you length, definition, and volume, which it's hard to find a mascara that can do all three. So I really enjoyed this. It doesn't get clumpy, but it really gave me the volume I look for in a mascara. So definitely a repurchase for me. I will be buying this one in the future as well. All right, you guys, so that is everything I was able to use up for the month of March. I hope you guys enjoyed this Empties video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those down below. And that's it for me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.